The Department of Education is launching an investigation into a Massachusetts school district for a potential violation of parents' rights. That after the district reportedly gave students a survey with sexually explicit questions even after some of the parents opted out. Here's a look at the survey. One of the questions asked kids about their sexual orientation. Another question asked about their gender identity, and another asked if they ever had sexual contact or exchanged sexually explicit messages with another person. The superintendent of that school district has already apologized to parents who opted out. Watch.
Some parents believe they did opt out and it wasn't somehow registered. It fell through the cracks somehow.
Right.
And that's upsetting to them.
I also got that feedback. We speak to Principal McMahon, and I think he could find 4 cases where that was the situation. There certainly might have been more, but he could only sort of find 4 cases where there was an opt-out that wasn't honored. That was a mistake. So we would apologize to anyone who opted out, and that we either we didn't honor that opt-out.
Well, the district saying in a statement to Fox News Digital, quote, the district apologized, hired an outside investigator, acknowledged faults in its opt-out procedure, put a moratorium on all new surveys, and has begun to put corrective action in place with its legal counsel. Nothing was intentional and nothing new has happened. But parents remain outraged, one telling Fox News, quote, I felt absolutely sick to think they were asking such explicit questions to children. I've talked to my kids about sex. I don't think those were appropriate for minors of any age, let alone children as young as 11. Kennedy,
it's too much.
Exactly. A part of the issue for me, other than the obvious, is that the remedy here seems totally ineffective, and frankly, there is none, because the damage has been done. To that point, if your child is exposed to something that you tried desperately to shield them from, and you believed in the opt-out procedure, you believed the word of the district in that it would be effective, so technically it violated the amendment, which is essentially the parent's ability to recuse their children from this, the pupil rights. But at the end of the day, this damage is irreversible. So what happens now?
Yeah, that superintendent looked like an absolute slob who didn't seem apologetic at all. They knew this was going to happen, and all they did was created a bunch of CYA busy work to make it seem like they were taking this seriously. They're not, and they wouldn't have done anything if there weren't legal concerns raised, and that's the case with so many public schools now. So, they have no problem asking middle schoolers about explicit sexual experiences. I mean, these were very explicit questions that we can't even repeat here.
Yeah.
But what's the literacy rate? What is the number of kids that are at grade level proficiency for things like math and reading and writing? Because I have a feeling that while there's this hypervigilance and obsession with sexualizing kids, that they're probably not very good at the basics, which is what they absolutely should go back to. And that's why so many parents are investigating other options, and school choice has become much more attractive to them.
That's right.
We know that Kennedy's right.
You're a goddamn genius.
Goddamn genius.